Alright guys, welcome back. And now to this video. I know in the previous video I said that we were going to do the delete function. We're actually just going to render it this time. That way we just get that out the way here and just make sure that it's rendering well before we enter the delete function. So what we're going to do now is, since we already called it basically here, we have everything coming up and we see that it's working perfectly. As you can see, ID and then study for 2 hours are accomplished. What we're gonna do now is, in this div here in between, open and close curly brackets in between them. You can just press enter. I like to do that as well. And then you're gonna write task with an S, tasks, and then we're just going to map through the array there. So tasks dot map and then task, just like that. And so then I like to make a div here. That way, if you want to make it into a card or anything, you definitely can as well. Okay. Perfect. So we have that, and then we are just going to turn them into an li. Okay. Now, last but not least, we are going to open curly brackets, and then we are going to write task now instead of tasks because we converted it to task. And this here, you can type in whatever you want. It doesn't really matter as long as this matches this, you can still get everything. But remember that has to match this here. Okay. So task dot accomplish. We should see it rendered on the page. Look at that, guys. How awesome is that? Now let's test it. Remember how I mentioned that we were going to use the refetching here and here in order to make it render just over here. So let's do that right now. So let's just take that out and let's say feed the dog, submit to do, and look at that. Look how perfect that was. Just bam, right then and there, right? So the last thing we're gonna do is just come to this li, and if you want to take out these bullet points, just enter the li class name and then list none, and it should be gone. Perfect. And let's just add one more. Run 2 miles, let's say. And look at that, guys. We've added it. And then if we just go to our inspect here, inspect. Look at that, guys. Already 4. That's great. Oh, and don't forget to remember. Don't forget to put in your key, because if not, then it's going to be asking you so many times. Okay, perfect. And let's just do this. Perfect. So it's not asking. And great. Look at that, guys. Awesome. So now we have it rendered. And last but not least, in the next video, we are just going to create the delete function to have it deleted right on the spot. And we should be good to go, guys. Can't wait. See you then.